Welcome back. South by Southwest is here and in full swing. And well, for some, it's all about meeting your favorite celebrity or listening to your favorite band. For others, it's one of the biggest business opportunities of the year, which means we enlist the help of Studio 512 co-host Vasavi Kumar. Vasavi, thank you for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Sydney.
We understand you have a little bit of a background as an entrepreneur, so we have some questions for you about like networking and how to get involved at South by Southwest. For aspiring business owners at home, what is the importance of being your authentic self at South by Southwest?
Yes, so I did have a business where I worked with entrepreneurs so that they can market themselves authentically. So what does that even mean, right? Because we hear this word all the time. And for me, Sydney, what that means is that you show up as your real self, right? And so you have to be real with yourself before you can be real with anyone else, right? So we are going to be meeting so many people at South by, and as you're kind of frolicking along and networking with people, you want to make sure that you're really getting to know people. It's not just about an agenda that you have, right? It's really about, hey, let me connect with you. Who are you as a person? It's also about being genuine, because at the end of the day, Sydney, people want to do business with people that they know, that they like, and that they trust. And so having that trust and also building that trust really boils down to being authentic.
I want to ask you about the fact that it can be so overwhelming. Lots of people. Do you need a game plan? How do you do this with a purpose?
Okay, so you do need a game plan, right? So obviously, if you're here, you either want to gain some capital or you want to gain some new business contacts. Put all that aside for a second. What I'm going to say is start with this: service first, okay? And so what I mean by that is this: when you're meeting someone, it's not just about, hey, how can you help me? It's about, how can I help you? What do you need? Because see, even if you meet the most successful or wealthy person, you may think, oh yeah, they don't need my help. But how do you know that? Why don't you go up and have a genuine, authentic conversation with someone and say, how can I be of service to you?
And they're probably not used to you flipping the tables like that.
Absolutely, yep.
Awesome. Finally, we want to talk about some, well, we talked about the tools of the trade, but we want to talk about how you can apply that knowledge to the event. It's really busy and can be overwhelming.
Right. So you're not going to be able to connect with everyone that you meet at South by Southwest, because there are so many people, but you can, be strategic in who you're talking to. You can show up authentically. Just be your, best self. Be curious about all the different people that are going to be coming, because there are people from all walks of life, all over the country, all over the world, that are going to be here. And just show up, be curious, be ready to give, and also be ready to learn.
Great advice. Vasavi, thank you so much for being here. Remember, you can catch Vasavi and Rosie Newberry every morning on Studio 512, starting at 7 a.m. on the CW Austin, or right here on KXAN from 11 to noon.